So we open in LA with all the sisters at Tamar's apartment. And Trina talking about meeting her new man's parents, letting Toni know that she won the bet. They ain't married, and she gonna get one of Tamar's purses. Ah, Trina's new man asked for his mama and his auntie's blessing, so he gonna marry that girl. Well, we already know that's right, it's gonna fuck up Tamar's birthday. The next day, Towanda and Toni go cake tasting for Trina's birthday. So while they're eating the cake, Towanda says, ooh, these cakes are so good, you could get your wedding cake here. And then Toni starts the, I don't know what we gonna do. We might elope, we might have a big wedding. It's not my day, I'm unsure. Plotline, plotline, plotline. Oh, God. Tamar gonna track her sister's car with the GPS. Is this Dirty John? So Tamar's off on a wild goose chase, calling people, getting GPSs, obsessing over her sister's romantic life when she needs to worry about her own gigs. Later that day, Tracy and Tamar go to get balloons for the party. I actually like Tamar and Tracy together. So they having some good conversation until we get to Trina's man, and you know Tamar trying to convince Tracy that they've eloped. With the Stomp Town Shimmy. Across town, Evelyn and Trina are shopping for her birthday outfit, and Evelyn trying to get them buffins off the ground. You better go ahead, girl. Now I want a damn cronut. Or a DKA. A DKA. It's like a fancy croissant from the Dominic Ansel Bakery. Those are his initials, DKA. Dominic, French middle name, Ansel. I met him. He was nice. I mean, as nice as French people can be. They're not mean, but you know, it's like, they're very curt, and it's not like, you know how we're like warm and friendly and emotional? They don't do that. But yeah, it was interesting. Uh-oh. Trina getting the tea out of Mama Braxton. Apparently her man has asked her for her hand in marriage. Across town, we got Tamar trying to smoke out some information from Sean. I have a feeling she's barking up the wrong tree. Oh, okay, and he likes Tawanda's sherbet drink. So maybe it is him, but I don't think so. But her pizza looks good. So Towanda calls, it's a little fishy, it's real set up, but it's a cute scene. I don't think it's him, though. I don't think it's him. But he dating somebody, but he ain't saying who. If it is him, it'll be a hoot. Later that day, or the next day, I think it's the next day, the sisters are having lunch, all of them, and they asking Toni about her wedding. She's doing that funky two-step. Oh yeah, my wedding. Woo, I don't know. Oh my God. Towanda reveals it is Sean. Tamar was right. Tamar. Tracy is truly discombobulated. She's in so much shock, she's in shit. So at the party, Tamar and Towanda start grilling Trina over that stepson post on Instagram. But she lets them know she ain't married. Oh, they brought Vaughn out for her. Okay, that'll lift her spirits. So Trina had a good dinner, and now we're having a sister's sleepover the next night because she was fucking Vaughn the night prior. All right, it's time for the next episode. So the episode opens with Trina on Sister Circle getting ready to interview Toni. Ha! Ha ha! So Trina gonna ask her, you look blinged out, you look great, but where's your other jewelry? Where's that engagement ring? Oh, that's right, somewhere lost in luggage. Oh, it was left in the overhead compartment on the plane, her train case, which was right next to her. Okay, I mean, that's good. It's still an insurance scam, but that's good. Toni was sick of people beating her up, calling it an insurance scam. I mean, girl, you done gone broke twice. So people go on tour. They go on tour. Toni, this is why you don't put your business in the street. If you felt bad enough, you should have kept that shit between you and Delta. Trina was trying to tell Toni, girl, your pussy hanging out. Toni said, honey, I'm manicured, so they ain't seeing that much. Oh, my God. Put some drawers on, girl. Or get one of them pussy stickers. If you don't want a panty line, they got them snatch stickers. You could just, seal it up. Meanwhile, Trina like, well, I ain't manicured because, I'm with the man who likes a little grass on the field. And Toni said, ooh, that's telling his age. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the face Toni made. Moss and grass, really? Oh my God. We needed something light after last episode. That was tough to get through. I ain't even talk about the shit because it's too sad for my show. Aw, Tamar gonna ask Tracy to open up for her shows, but I'm sure bullshit will ensue. Tracy ain't really sure. She like, well, last time it was some bullshit, but I would like to work with my sister. So Trina's sick of talking about herself and her troubles, so she asked Toni about her relationship with Birdman, and she said, child, we should have eloped a long time ago. I don't know what's going on. We're transitioning, and it's difficult. Oh, now we find out they ain't even together. Oh, God. Tamara, I can't understand your marble-mouthed sissy. He doesn't have a point. Y'all could have kept this scene. Tamara's agent show up and offer her big brother, and we all know how that went. The agent is right, though. It's a great way to rebrand, and it was a good rebrand for her. We kind of fuck with Tamara now. If she could just not act an ass, she's been doing good. If you can just keep it up. So Tawanda comes over to Tracy's house to help cheer her up. And so Trina asks Tawanda, hey, what has Toni told you about her engagement? Since Trina already knows they've broken up. And Tawanda said, child, I ain't heard shit. Not shit. Okay, I don't know what the hell going on. Somebody arguing with their manager. Somebody signed to somebody. There's a bunch of kerfuffle outside of the rehearsal space. So Tamar doesn't want Tracy's manager at the rehearsal. Tracy like, well, I'm sad my manager gotta leave, but I ain't about to rock the boat. Meanwhile, across town, Tawanda introduces Mama Evelyn to Sean. I think I remember Tricky. The other producer from back in the day. I remember hearing that name. Was it like trip hop he was doing? I forget. Evelyn cut through the bull. She says, so is the ring Tawanda got on an engagement ring? He said, no, she just liked it and I bought it for her. From Tiffany. Tiffany. Hell, if you got Tiffany money, I'll like your ass too. Well, I mean, not him, but I guess I won't like you if you have Tiffany's money. There's got to be more. I demand more. Because, child, I look at him and I'll get my own Tiffany's money. Fuck it. He don't look bad, actually. He's just too old for me. At 36, it's like, okay, you no longer want to date anybody 10 years older than you or low-key 5. It's like, I want somebody like 2 to 3 years older or younger, like in that 2 to 3 year health range, because I ain't trying to be like nobody's Nene. Meanwhile, in New York, Tamara's having a fit because the bus driver done taken them to the wrong venue. They at a hotel, not Sony Hall. A 20-minute walk to the venue! Oh, fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck it. Fuck it with a sick dick. Oh, God, the venue only has one room for hair and makeup. New York venues real good for that shit. They backstage be non-existent. You gotta get ready at a fucking hotel. Y'all should have had a hotel around the corner from the venue so you could have had your makeup done there and made an entrance. So they got Tracy in a hallway/closet that's a skosh more private. Just a skosh. Oh, okay. Tracy may not have a dressing room because she's the opening act. This is the city. Nobody has dressing rooms. You got big-ass Broadway theaters where they got one room where everybody doing their damn makeup. We don't do, like, big backstages here. CC's Pizza is still open. I just saw a commercial for CC's. Oh, my, I ain't been to a CC's since high school. Used to go there for off-campus lunch. I like their little dessert pizza. They had like an apple cinnamon number. I enjoyed that. Very much. Their pepperoni wasn't bad either, if memory serves, but I mean, child, the food ingredients have changed since then. Oh my God, yeah, last time I was there, I was probably 16, 17. That was 16, 17 years ago. Oh my God. I guess it's true what Rock says, honey. Just keep living. You know, whenever I feel guilty about how many commercials I put in my video, I just remember how many commercials are in the show, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get my coin. Let me finish putting myself through school. Maybe after the masters, I might ease up. No, I won't, because I'm going to have a house to pay for. Sorry. Because you know how the WeTV shows will have that little segment at like the 40 to 45 minute mark, where it's like you think the show came back and then it's just like 10 seconds and then another 3 minutes of commercials. I'm like, shit, if WeTV can do that, I can put in 3 ad breaks in a 15-minute video. I need to eat too. Shit. All right, Tracy ready to take the stage. I like Tracy's album. I promoted it. It's a good album. Listen to it. I hope she comes out with more music. I'm low-key sad this is the last season of Braxton Family Values. I never watched it. I did a couple reviews here and there, but I definitely left it alone for 2 years, but I liked that it was on. I liked the clips. I liked the sisters. They're likable. They're not like, oh shit, the battery's dying. Okay, I can tell you this. If I ever did anything live, y'all would have to put your phones in one of them lock packets, because I can't be looking out at the audience at a bunch of phones with flashes on. I can see myself. If you don't get that fucking light out of my face, forgetting what I'm supposed to say, you know I'm high up here. Come on now. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I mean, hell, I'll put the shit on YouTube for free. For free. But I wouldn't want all them cameras in my face. That would get annoying. That would get really annoying real fast. I'm annoyed looking at it. I wouldn't go to a do I go to concerts and do that? Not with the flash on. Then again, I don't go to concerts, so there's that. Well, I went to that little open air Janet Harlem week. Come dance with me. And she got up there for 2 minutes and ran the fuck off. Would have gotten more out of her if I ran into her on the damn subway. I really like seeing them on the stage singing together. I'm glad that they were able to get back and get they sisterhood together. Not they scissor sisters in a circle, but they real sisterhood. Now that's sisters. That's just because, you know, they're actually sisters. I'm sick of these sister circles. Okay, Tracy. She go out to dinner with her husband and she say, my feelings were so hurt I didn't have a dressing room. It's New York. It's a tour. It's a venue. I understand why Tamar is pissed now, because she was like, I was represented wrong and it looks like I tried to shit on my sister, and you didn't. You didn't. Okay, people who don't live in the city don't know this, but the city is a little short on space. It's an island called Manhattan. They're not making any more New York real estate, so we just build on top of each other. So venues, it's all about paying space. Every space that can be used for a seat is for a seat. So you don't have a big, luxurious backstage. Pretty much every major New York venue is like that. The Rockettes at Rockefeller Center may have a better dressing room because it was designed for them. Maybe Barclays has a little bit of a backstage because, again, it's new. But the old shit, the old theaters, they backstages is bullshit, and that's just tour life in the city. And you're not the star. You're not a co-headliner. You are the opening act. So Tamar has to do more to get ready for her longer show than you, the opening act. Honey, See, I like Tracy, but she be whining too much for me. Now, that manager shit, y'all should have discussed before the tour. But the manager seemed to be starting shit, so I could also see why it was like, persona non grata. Oh my God, I know Hustle and Soul's tagline is not say yes to the mess. And it's true. So now we at the DC show, and Tracy done brought her manager that's persona non grata. Now, Tracy, why you trying to slip Cliff in when you know Tamar ain't fucking with him? Why? Why you starting shit? So we got Cliff shouting at people backstage and getting bum rushed out the theater while Tracy is getting ready to perform. Ooh! Tracy was on stage. I don't know what notes she was hitting, but they sure weren't the notes that were written with the music. I can tell you that. She was singing in the key of off. Oh, God. So now Tamar sissy getting into it with Cliff, and Cliff gonna call him a faggot motherfucker. And so you know Tamar sissy gonna come back with that washcloth on his head, shouting and screaming. Yep, washcloth on the head. Why? Why is the washcloth on your head? Why? If you got sweat, just dab, honey, just dab. Don't wear the shit on your head. This ain't 2001. This ain't 1999. And you are not in prison. Unless you're listening to Tracy's vocals at this concert, because that is torture. Why is the Patty Pies guy just hanging out behind stage with red hair? Who told him that looked cute and who invited him? I gotta agree with Tamar. The manager was unprofessional. He shouldn't even showed up. Okay, Tracy, the tour was supposed to be something special, but if your manager's starting shit and telling tales out of school, you gotta recognize why Tamar don't want that bullshit around. I know I do. Child, the tour is over. Y'all went to 2 cities. 2 cities. I'd call that a jaunt, not a tour. Hell, that's a weekend away. New York and D.C., that's a weekend away. Tracy took her ass on. All right, well, I'm gonna see you soon for something.